Good evening, I'm Victoria Sanchez. Thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with the fallout from a riot that broke out during last night's Deltopia street party in Isla Vista. Police clashed with partygoers in the chaos that you watched unfold right here live on News Channel 3. Dozens of people were hurt, several officers injured. We have live team coverage. News Channel 3 reporter Natalie Tavidian is live in Isla Vista with the cleanup efforts after that destruction. But we begin with Elise Martinez, who joins us live with reaction from students and Santa Barbara County's Sheriff Bill Brown. Elise.
Victoria, I'm here on Camino del Sur and Trigo Road, the epicenter of last night's riots. Now, things are slowly returning to normal today, but there's still a sense of anger and disbelief among law enforcement and residents over what happened last night.
Okay, this is tear gas. This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get really bad.
Deltopia 2014 went from bad to worse.
It was certainly something that we haven't experienced here in Santa Barbara in at least the last 15 years.
Sheriff Bill Brown is shocked at the outbreak of violence after partying on the streets of Isla Vista spiraled out of control into a full-blown riot. It started early. During the day, the crowd on Del Playa Drive swelled to around 15,000 people.
Throughout the day, it was crazy, but it was controlled crazy. It wasn't, chaotic in a sense.
The trouble started around 8 p.m. when officers responded to 2 stabbings on Camino del Sur. Then the tipping point. At 9:30, a UCSB police officer was hit in the head with a backpack full of liquor bottles. 2 deputies were hit too, one in the head with a brick, the other's hand slashed by a thrown bottle.
Well, it's incredibly disturbing and incredibly frustrating when someone who's trying to do their job and protect everybody out in the community is assaulted in such a manner.
By 10:30, all-out chaos. Law enforcement declared an unlawful assembly. People tore down stop signs, destroyed a van, set mattresses on fire, and threw bottles and bricks at officers. Law enforcement fired back with tear gas, flashbang grenades, and rubber bullets.
I got shot too.
But the crowd didn't back down.
Ego kind of played into it too. It was like, we're not going to back down. We're not afraid of you.
The hours-long standoff at Camino del Sur and Trigo Road had law enforcement on one side, the crowd on the other. Just after midnight, law enforcement fired off the last round of tear gas and rubber bullets.
This is tear gas.
After the smoke cleared, few lingered, but the damage was done.
We had over 100 people arrested last night, at least 19 of them directly related to the civil unrest. We will be seeking prosecution on all of them.
Now, Sheriff Bill Brown also tells me to expect more arrests in the coming days once they view video from those newly installed surveillance cameras throughout Santa Barbara. He also tells me that he's planning to hold a public meeting to talk to community members and leaders about ways to try to prevent something like this from happening again. Live in Isla Vista, Elise Martinez, News Channel 3.